Well, hey there, everybody. Rhonda Boyle here. I'm excited that you're joining me on this journey into growing and developing the StrengthsFinder talent themes. And right now, we're going to talk about the talent theme of restorative. This is in the executing domain. People high in restorative oftentimes are doers extraordinaire, and they get things done. And so people high in restorative see broken patterns, broken systems, broken people, and they bring and offer solutions. Now, about 18% of people who have taken the StrengthsFinder assessment, which is about close to 17 million at the time of this recording, are high in restorative. They have it in their top 5 talent themes. So here are 7 ways to grow and develop your talent of restorative. Number 1, fix it. With restorative as in your top talent themes, you are likely a fixer. You see problems and you automatically see solutions. So find roles and projects that you can get involved with as a problem solver. Tip number 2, get permission. Because you see brokenness, as I said, broken systems, broken patterns, broken people, you bring solutions, but unfortunately, not everybody is ready to solve their problem. They like to kind of, wallow in it or something. So realize that you cannot fix things, and especially people, without their permission. And letting someone know up front, like, hey, I've got an idea for something that might make you better or make the situation better if you're open to hearing it, that will allow them to be open to your suggestions. Tip number 3, nix negativity. Because you naturally see what's broken and what needs to be taken care of, other people might sense that you're negative because you're always pointing out the brokenness. This doesn't make you negative, but they may perceive it to be that way. And when you start to sense that others are feeling negative about what you're saying, remind them about your restorative talent. Fill them in on what it's like to always be noticing things that are broken and that need swift attention. Tip number 4, stop the inner critic. Let's just lay it out here. The person you are most critical with is you. Yap, yap, yap. Monitor your self-talk and shut that Debbie Downer down if she talks too loudly. Sometimes you would never let anyone talk to you sometimes the way you talk to you. So knock that off. When you hear that negative inner critic, just notice and move on. Don't beat yourself up because you caught yourself beating yourself up, right? So anyway, starting to practice mindfulness might be helpful to you too, because it slows down that inner critical voice. Tip number 5, watch for patterns. Sometimes you'll notice that the same kind of problem keeps popping up into your life again and again. So if you will study these incidences closely to identify what causes them, then you're probably going to find some patterns that you'll be able to notice, and then that'll have you solving that problem faster than others. So partner with someone and develop permanent solutions in that case once you start to identify those patterns. Tip number 6, add skills and knowledge. So what's going to make you a more effective problem solver? How can you actually get better at solving problems? Consider taking a course or something that's going to add to your knowledge for correcting certain parts of your industry, for example. What kind of expertise do you need? What kind of gaps are there in your skill level? So look for education in these areas so that you can add to your personal solutions toolbox. Tip number 7, fixing fun. Because you love to fix things, and you're always in the middle of fixing things, aren't you? And so it may not occur to you to fix something for fun, but that's exactly what I'm going to recommend that you do to develop your restorative talent into strength, is pick a new project, something outside of the scope of your work or your chores or anything at home, right? And try your hand at restoring order to something. How about learning how to refurbish old furniture, or maybe learning how tinkering under the hood of an old car or something like that, breathing new life into old vintage pottery with new flowers and so forth. It doesn't really matter what you choose, but restoring something just for fun can add another level of satisfaction to your life. So there you go, 7 ways to grow and develop your restorative talent theme. Number 1, quickly fix it. Number 2, make sure you have permission. Number 3, nix negativity. Number 4, stop your inner critic. Number 5, watch for patterns. Number 6, add skills and knowledge and education. And number 7, find something fun to fix. There you have it, 7 ways to grow and develop the StrengthsFinder talent theme of restorative. This is Rhonda Boyle. Thanks for joining me, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye-bye.